Okay, so we are jumping into the new stages of the God event with the 4 gods in one stage mode. And we, of course, are going to be doing this with the Heroes team. So let's see. Orbs for Goku. Yeah, nice. 7 orbs straight away. That's what we like to see. No orbs for Demigra, though. Demigra not on the best starting rotation, but... It's funny because obviously the gods, like when they did the movie bosses Red Zone, like boss rush type thing, it was just the final phase of each boss. Whereas obviously, if I remember rightly, like the god event, the gods are all just one stage anyway. So it'll be interesting to see how much they've like ramped them up. In fact, we can bring up the stats for the stage. Although I'm assuming it's going to be higher up in the list because it's an older stage, it's just had a new stage added. I mean, if Goku had actually got some additional supers instead of just a bunch of additional normals, then that would have been GG. So, first phase, not too bad. Demigra not getting a super is kind of awkward. I mean, as long as Ao's dodges, I guess it's okay. Because then we just get the big heal here from Mechikabura. Bit of a heal from Fu as well. Aos gets the dodge. Alright, so where are we? Stage 13. Yeah, Moscow. His super attack does 1.5 mil, which is an AoE as well. So I think we just got super lucky, right? Because he didn't actually AoE. Catella. Oh, the friend isn't full level 10 links. I didn't realise that. Right, Goku already got 7. Oh, well, then I was going to say, already got 7 orbs, so we don't need to worry about 7, but just get 7 anyway. Yeah, the friend is Rainbow. It's just a random guest Rainbow Vegito. I always like to use the guests first, in case I end up doing loads of runs with the Heroes team in one day, which for me is very likely. Geo getting those crits. Oh, now he's going to get supered. I mean, he's got the damage reduction still. 320k. Yikes. Yeah, Catella hits for what, 1.7. I mean, that's the thing. It's alright if we get hit for some big damage on this turn, because then on the next turn, Mechikabura just heals us again. So... yeah, Tech Janemba won't be good for the burst mode, like for the really high score, because you'll get to the turn where his guard will run out, and then he's type neutral against Trunks at the end. If Trunks at the end was AGL, it'd be fine. But... right, so next turn we'll have, yeah, these guys together now. Do that. Full heal. Yeah, his damage is not great either, that is true. Tech Janemba. Tech Demigra, on the other hand, 20 mil. And that was him not fully built up. Like 2 more hits to go. Nice. Yeah, the first turn of these guys, of the phases being the super guys, is probably the best, like, for us, because they are the better ones, like, defensively. for the most part. And then, of course, Mechikabra comes in on the next turn and just heals. So any damage we take, like this turn, it kind of doesn't really matter as long as we don't die. And then Mechikabra comes in and gives us the big heal. Got to be careful about Vegito, though, because starting from the next turn, because he was on turn 1, wasn't he? So starting from the next turn he's back, he'll have lost his damage reduction. So... But once we get past this guy, we're going to have the active skills that we can then just throw out as well. In Super Saiyan 4 Broly, I mean, yeah, I guess the last 2 phases are tech, but I mean, with the mission parameter thing for burst mode of using one of each type, you just want to be using Aos. Well, I suppose technically there is one typing you can double up on, but... Wow, Fu took 380k. Good work, Fu, not dodging. Alright, so we're back in against this guy. We've got a decent enough starting rotation. Tanking these AoEs relatively well now. I took off Fu and put on Dark Mask King because not only does he not need to worry about dodging these AoE attacks if he's later in the turn, but then obviously he does have the ability to heal, and then some of these guys can be attack lowered as well. So yeah, double super here from him is very helpful. Double attack lower and we go back to full health. And then yeah, the AoE is now going to do nothing. And then yeah, I put on STR Toa. I took off AGL Fu and I think, I took off Int Pan just so we're using the kind of build that I've used before for videos where it's like every floater is extreme. So Demigra is always going to have the full extreme rotation. Just helps out a little bit. And we'll do that. I'm just going to super Demigra. We've got a lot. I was going to say we've got a lot of support on the rotation. And Aos with the dodge. Let's go. 23.1 for Demigra. No crit though, sadly. Oh, it's going again though. 25.3. What a beast. There's that crit. Look at that. Takes him out. And then we go on to the last stage. Rumshi. Does he do anything interesting? He doesn't do an AoE, fortunately. Or at least doesn't do an AoE super. Doesn't look like he does an AoE normal either. So, I think what we do here is we just go in for the kill, as it were, and go for the active skills. Because then, depending on their post-active skills defense, I think Vegito, we're on turn 7, right? So Vegito was on turn 2. Which means I think he does actually still have his damage reduction on this turn, but... I mean, he has some damage reduction anyway and has type advantage, so we'll see what their defenses are. Because obviously Goku, if he gets enough orbs, has guard and damage reduction, which means I think he does technically have more damage reduction than Vegito on this turn, unless it's... Because Vegito was on turn 2, and his intro is 6 turns, isn't it? Yeah, so it would be turns 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so he would still have it on this turn. And he's got a higher defense as well anyway. So, I guess we'll do that. So we'll do that. Do that. And then just grab those for you. Make sure you get a super too. Alright, well he's going for the super straight away. 73k. And he's stunned, which I guess is... better because Goku on the active skill turn probably is going to do more damage than Vegito. Shame we had Toa in slot 3 on this turn, but... Well, I suppose on this team build that's probably... Well, yeah, Aos in slot 3 probably would have been better for the support, extra support and the godly power link for Goku, but that's fine. We are going to get some big damage from Mechikabra on this next turn, so... We can get 8 orbs. It's not crazy, but we'll take it. And then we'll get a heal at the end from Dark Mask King. So should be looking good here. He didn't super straight away, which means he's not going to stun Demigra, so we get to drop our big attack stat super here from you. Then he supers, so there you go. So I built Demigra full dodge. Even though he's like good defensively, he's very strong defensively overall, but there are some of these big boss slot 1 supers that will still do a lot of damage to him, so dodge and additional is the build I went for him, and the number of times he clutches up and just dodges those super attacks. I mean, we love to see it. We also attack lowered this guy a ton, so even if Dark Mask King's passive has worn off and the first hit he takes is going to do a little bit of extra damage, it's still barely going to do anything, especially after a double super, 2 more attack lowers. So yeah, he didn't have his extra defense and still took double-digit damage. Oh, this guy does actually do a group attack. Okay, well, unfortunately for him. I guess, actually, to be fair, if he supers in slot 1, that would be really annoying. Do I just do this? I mean, he is attack lowered. Yeah, I think I just do this. Because he's attack lowered, so his AoE shouldn't actually do that much damage. So if he does end up stunning Goku, the rotation should live the AoE attack and then Vegito just kills him. Yeah, he did super Goku. Dodge? Right. Yes, it's not a lot of damage, it's just annoying that he stuns him. So... But then, yeah, he's been attack lowered so much. And Vegito and Eos just dodge anyway. Alright, well, there we go. So, Vegito should finish him off here. Okay. And there you go. So that is stage 1 of, well, I guess technically it's not stage 1. It's Gods of Destruction Unite 1, which is stage 13. But stage 13 of the God event beaten. I didn't even check to see if there's missions for beating it with like a specific team or anything. It's just we all about the heroes agenda over here. So let's see. I bet there's a mission to beat it with like a certain team or something, isn't there? Yeah. We're all about doing it with the heroes units. So let's have a look and see what the actual missions are. Oh no, it is literally just beat the stage. So you can use any team you want. So we will be using the heroes team for these stages. So there you go. That is stage 13. Gods of Destruction Unite number 1. Okay, so stage 2. Well, stage 14. Yeah, stage 14. The Gods of Destruction Unite 2. Now this one, I started to say the gods are not in the order that they were originally. So this one has Helez, Beerus, Champa, and then Belmod, who of course Belmod is the god of destruction of Universe 11, so was stage 11 in the original layout of the event. I'm not sure why they've done that. I don't know if it's to like they try to match up some of the enemy's abilities or something in a certain way, but I don't think Helez has any special abilities in this one because she originally changed typings every turn, which I'm pretty sure she doesn't do in this. So she's immune to all status effects and can dodge, but that's basically it. Like, she doesn't have any other like special effects or anything. So because yeah, when these stages first came out, obviously they're only one phase, one typing for most of them, and Helez was the first one that was really like quite different because she changed typing every turn. So you couldn't just bring like, I can't remember if the first stage was even tech, but you couldn't just bring like a full int team to try and like steamroll through, which you could do with the other stages because she changed typing every turn. But it seems like in this version of the event, like, she doesn't do that. So, but obviously because we're fighting 4 different bosses, these stages you kind of still can't be bringing in just a full mono based team. But I mean, the heroes team as it is should be good. I mean, we got through the first stage relatively well. I mean, we only died on the first attempt of the first stage because Fu didn't dodge an AoE, and obviously his defense pre-super isn't the best. So, but literally we changed up the team, put Dark Mask King on there instead, and then won on like the first attempt. So Heroes team should be able to handle the stages. 14.6 for Demigra. She dodged. I think she's got like a 15% chance to dodge. Wow. Crazy. But yeah, the banners like that are out today, I think I said it in the previous one. I wouldn't recommend summoning, but obviously outside of like the tickets and that. Well, she dodged again. Bruh. I wouldn't recommend summoning, but they definitely are very nice for people that have been saving up like a decent amount of coins up until this point. Although, if you are not flush with coins, remember that these units are all the units that I think people, or the most of the main units that people are really hyped about being back, which is like Beast, Broly, Gogeta, and the Gammas. They will all be on the anniversary banners. Topo returning for the first time for Global is good because I didn't get him from his initial banner, so kind of tempted to just get him. This is Goku's first turn, so his start of turn defense isn't great. Hopefully he should be okay here, though. Yeah, I'm not sure if she could dodge in her original, like, stage, but... Okay, yeah, so she's doing a bit of damage to him because it's his first turn. He's at his strongest. Funnily enough, he's actually at his strongest defensively on turn 2. Like, it's not like he's a crazy build-up unit and he gets stronger and stronger each turn defensively. He's at his strongest defensively on turn 2 because he gets all the attacks that he got in slot 1, hopefully building up his passive, and he still has his intro buff from his... he still has his defense buff from his intro. So his best defensive turn, funnily enough, is turn 2. Or his second turn, I should say, not specifically like turn 2. Alright, so we've got Beerus. He has a territory skill active. Greatly increases attack. It's cool that they've added a bunch of these like newer mechanics and stuff into the events, though. I do like that. Let's do that. And then do that. He's going to super straight away. How much is Demigra going to take from this? Oh, he's going to take 0. Let's go. Full dodge Demigra. Does it again. You love to see it. Neki Cabra dropping some good damage. AO's obviously not here for the damage, but getting a double super anyway. Okay. I mean, this thing, it gives her extra defense, but I think that he gets, yeah, he's getting extra attack when he gets hit, doesn't he? 5% with each attack received. I mean, that's not as bad as some attack up bosses, I guess. Yeah, see, this is the second turn I was talking about. So Goku's second turn, he's got the buffs from his passive and his intro, so he's at 670k defense. With guard and damage reduction is obviously very good. Vegito still has his damage reduction, so he's fine. So we can just do this. Alright. So Beerus taken out. I mean, once Goku starts to get that build up, obviously on his second turn, he's also doing quite a bit of damage as well. So alright, so Dark Mask King, I think he should be fine. So we do this. We're not getting tons of orbs from Ekikabra, but we're still getting like a decent amount, so that's fine. I mean, yeah, Goku... I mean, he has guard anyway, but he's got the type advantage here. The only thing here is, I think, Vegito's damage reduction will have worn off. So if he gets supered by Champa, that would be kind of awkward. But Omega is better than the Heroes units, trust me. He is GOAT Mega for a reason. They had to delay him for an entire year. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much almost been a full year since he's been available for Global. Was it February he came out for the first time? And, like... hasn't come back on a banner until now. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, Goku just absolutely destroying Champa here. So yeah, Champa's not gonna get a chance to super attack Vegito. Nicely done. Alright, so we just got Bell Mod. Okay, so a lot of the attacks in slot 1. I remember people hating this guy when like the initial stages came out. I can't remember what his like gimmick was though, because he doesn't have an AoE. I know he can hit quite hard, but so I guess I'm a little bit worried about Toa, but. That's 3 rainbow orbs, that's 3 rainbow orbs. There's basically no difference. I mean, as long as Toa... I mean, Toa, her raw defense is okay. I mean, that's actually quite decent, to be fair. She should be able to tank normals okay. And she obviously can dodge. But if he supers Toa, that'll be really bad. Good damage from Demigra, though. Come on, super Demigra. Nice. Right, so how much is this going to do? 115k. I mean, that's considering he's got type advantage and 60% damage reduction. Like, this guy obviously does hit quite hard. Can't be attack lowered. Did he seal? Oh, yeah, he could double super and lock. It's weird that they don't do any of those things. Like, think about how annoying the, like, movie bosses, boss rush, can be, because Bojack can lock like near the end. But yeah, they seem to have removed a lot of the unique abilities. I mean, in the first phase, is it Seadra, the int one, still had AoE normals. The physical boss, the robot guy, still had like AoE super attacks. But like, nobody had like, people aren't having like locking and sealing and stuff. Although actually, did he seal? Is Goku sealed? Oh, Goku is sealed. Okay, so he can seal. He either just didn't seal on the first turn or I just didn't notice, but fortunately it doesn't matter. That's where we save up our active skills for the end. And just blow him away with the active skills. So, there we go. So that's stage 2, or technically stage 14, the Gods of Destruction Unite 2. Heles, Beerus, Champa, and Belmod defeated with the Heroes team. Continuing that Heroes agenda, obviously we will move on to the next and final stage now. Get that done with the Heroes team as well. But yeah, that's looking good. There's no missions for specific teams. Just got to beat the stage, get our 5 stones and our medals to upgrade the Zeno support memory. And there you go. Okay, so jumping into the third and final stage. I didn't get a chance to do this one on the stream, so we are doing this afterwards now, just to get all 3 of these done and compiled into the video. So, not the best start, because we don't have either of the Gokus on the first turn, but I guess we can make it work. We've got Dark Mask King and Vegeta together, at least. So, both Vegeta family units, getting the support from Xeno Vegeta. Obviously, the support from Eos as well is good. Dark Mask King, yeah. Dark Mask King, with all that support, 9 million attack. Should heal us back to full, yeah. And then we do get the additional as well. Oh, yeah, this guy has a damage cap thing, huh? So, if you don't do enough damage, you just do 0 damage. Okay. I should probably get their info up here for the stage, because I had it up during the stream, so we might as well take a look. Let's find the challenge event here. Oh, Vegeta doing 0, damn. Alright, where's this god event? It's going to be further back, isn't it, because it's older. There it is. Alright, so we've got both Gokus. Yeah, see, we haven't got the rotation set up the way we would want, at least to start with. So, but we'll do what we can. So we can get 8 orbs for you. Okay, pretty decent. In terms of orbs, at least. Decent first turn for these guys. Here we go. Gods of Destruction Unite 3. Yeah, Goku taking a super in slot 1 on his first turn is not really ideal. This guy hits for 1.7 mil. So, I mean, Goku taking 300k is not too bad. But obviously, Goku's second turn is his best defensive turn, because he has his intro buff and all the buffs from the attacks he did in the previous turn. But once we get one of the Gokus paired up with God Trunks as well, his numbers are going to go up significantly in terms of damage when we get those God links active. I changed the team build up a little bit from the one I'd used from the previous stages, because the having to restrict the team to being like the full extreme build for running the Demigra and Mechicabra rotation can be kind of annoying. And the guy who, when we get to Licker, the Fox boss, who's like the third one, he has attacks that are guaranteed to hit. So characters like my Demigra, who's built with full dodge, who clutch dodged some slot 1 supers in the other runs, obviously can't dodge against him. As good as Demigra is, like, when it comes to eating like a slot 1 super, he can definitely still take some big damage. And then characters like Fu obviously can't dodge against him. Who do I want to keep on rotation more? Probably, well, I do want to build up Vegeta, but probably Dark Mask King, right, so we can get the heal. Get the heal from him here, then Vegeta, Trunks should be able to get the kill. And we'll do that just to get a bit more HP. Yeah, because Dark Mask King still has his defensive buff from being hit on the previous turn. So, 6.7 for him. Does 0 damage, great. So no heal then. I guess we need to crit for, or have some of those extra links, because he did damage on the first turn. So, that's right, God Trunks is, I was going to say, is going to come through for us here. And then that additional normal doing 0 damage is like, huh? That's right. Get the additional super off and then we are good. Okay, so now turn 2, we've got, yeah, 713k defense. Alright, so, I mean, I think we did get 7 orbs for both of them on the first turn anyway, didn't we? So we don't need to worry about orbs too much here. Obviously we want to get those for Mechicabra, get the heal, get him his 2 rainbow orbs so he's getting the extra super. So this guy, does he have any special mechanics? He does 1.8 million on super, so once he drops below 50% HP, he gets an extra 30% attack and 30% defense. So he's going to hit harder once we've done half of his total life bars here. But that's fine. Again, for the Heroes team, it's really just coming down to, like, slot 1 supers are the worst case scenario. And then, to be fair, even on most of the units on the team, unless you're, like, guarding, like Goku, any type disadvantage super attack is always going to be a little bit scary for some of these guys. Obviously, Eos has the dodge Against the Tech Fox boss, she won't be able to dodge, but she at least has type advantage. She gets defense when she gets hit. She heals at the end of the turn if she gets hit. So she should be able to weather his attacks and that. See, she took double digits from this guy type neutral. It's always good when she does take at least a hit, because then you get that heal at the end of the turn, because you don't get it if she dodges everything. So, yeah, Mechikabra gets the hidden potential as well. So triple super, triple defense raise, got a little bit of damage reduction because we've got the 2 rainbow orbs. So he should be fine at the end here. And we didn't quite get him to below 50% HP, so that is actually good. So if we go ahead and do this, don't need to worry about orbs for Goku now because he's got 7 before already. So just getting the 5 to make sure he has guard is all we really need to worry about. Although I'm assuming, I don't know, will his extra attack thing activate like mid-turn? I guess in theory it could, because if it can, it's going to be active now. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, Goku next to Trunks, obviously big attack stats, getting those crits. And then obviously tank for double digits. Although this guy, if he supers Trunks, that would be super awkward. I mean, I guess if Trunks gets multiple supers and does actually crit, then he should kill him. But always the worst thing with this god Trunks is like a turn where he just does multiple additional normals. One more. There we go. Alright, so it should be good. We can move on to the Fox and see how we get on. So we cannot dodge in this phase. So this is where it's it can become a little bit spicy. I mean, this is a good turn for being able to get some build up for Vegeta, I guess. So you've got 528k defense on this turn. Super Saiyan prepared for battle. You won't have any links though if we do this. He's at 749. Oh, I also can't get 5 orbs for you. So do we either take the risk that we don't dodge, or we just do this? Let's try this. So if we do this, that'll drop these reds, and we can do that. And then for a second then I thought we weren't going to be able to get 3 orbs for Eos. So we'll do that. I was going to say, as long as he doesn't super in slot 1, we should be okay. Get a couple of supers off here, because he does, what, 1.8? That's quite a lot of damage, though, still. Vegeta gets a couple of super attacks off here. Will he get to 1 million in this turn? And then he has type advantage, but that's still potentially going to be a lot of damage. But I say just throw out all the supers. Okay, so what is this going to do? Okay, 326. It's not too bad, I guess. Do we have Mechikabra on the next turn? This is the good phase for Dark Mask King to potentially drop a big heal as well. And then, yeah, I think, because we did get her super, I think Eos will tank for double digits against this guy's normal attacks. And then, obviously, as I mentioned before, because she gets hit in the turn, she is going to heal at the end of the turn as well. So we do recuperate a little bit of that HP. Goku with the supers with the crits, and then 3.2 for Eos. Let's go. Damage dealing machine over here. Okay, yeah, nice. Double digits. And she gets extra defense on taking the first hit anyway, so tanking all these for double digits. And then, I mean, we got just over, what, 120k odd HP off of her heal, so that is actually pretty good. It's a bad turn for Goku to eat a slot 1 super though here, that's for sure. Do I use the active skill this early? It means I won't have it to use against the AGL guy in the next phase. The final guy's AGL, and his super does like 1.9 mil. So I really don't want to use the active skill now. I want to save it for the last phase. So nice. Good orb turn for Mechikabra. Give us the full heal. Just don't super straight away. Okay, good. I mean, taking 35k from a normal is not ideal, but hopefully between Goku and God Trunks, if we get enough supers and crits, we could kill him here, but it's going to be close. There's a crit, nice. And then an additional normal, sadly. Oh, he didn't super Goku, though. Because, yeah, God Trunks can be good on this team build to do some decent damage, but he won't survive a super attack here. So we need to rely on him. Yes, good. Don't be just throwing out additional normals here. This is where we need you to clutch up and secure the W. Oh, let's go. Let's go, God Trunks. Heroes RNG. The heroes agenda is strong. We take him out, and then we can move on to the final guy. So now we have both of our Goku active skills, so hopefully that should give him enough defensive power in slot 1 to survive. Plus, we are going to get the active skill, and we are going to get the Dokkan attack, and we get guaranteed crits on this turn as well. So yeah, I guess we will go ahead and throw this out. This guy builds... Oh, he gets stronger with each hit he takes as well. That's super awkward. Alright, so we'll do that. Do that. And then do this. And here we go. Let's see how we get on here with Goku. So don't super me straight away. Good. Alright, so... Let's get this Dokkan attack. It's a shame it isn't the Goku that's with the God Trunks, because we've only got an 11 million attack stat here instead of, like, 16 that we would get. Best rotation would be obviously like having God Trunks and then Aos for the support, and then getting the Dokkan attack on that turn. That would obviously be quite nice, but we get the additionals here. Obviously on the active skill turn, every attack is a guaranteed crit. The Dokkan attack does a little bit of extra damage anyway, so yeah, decent hit. Obviously God Trunks, this is the phase where God Trunks is potentially going to come in super clutch as well, right? Because he's got type advantage. So he should be able to do a lot of damage to this guy. Don't know where he's going to super, though, which is the concern. Also, him building up attack with every hit he takes is kind of not great for us. Also, I actually don't know. Does Dark Mask King... Will he still have his buff? I think if his attack stat is that high, he still has his defensive buff. Because otherwise, he could take a lot of damage here. We are double supering though, so he is raising his defense again. But of course, at the same time, he raises the other guy's attack. Okay, he didn't have his buff, so he took 240k. But then as soon as he gets that buff, it jumps up to double-digit damage. So, or jumps down to, I guess we should say. But all right, so same again. Active skill for this Goku. Get ourselves the guaranteed crit. That does some pretty nice damage. I think as long as he doesn't super in slot 1 here, we are not really in any huge danger, but let's do that. Save all the AGL, also make a Cabra, should we in fact get another turn. Goku with the dodge. Alright, so here we go. Guaranteed crits, 17.5 mil. Goku, I think, should be able to handle business here. Let's see. I guess it depends, right? Because now after the intro buffs run out, he doesn't have the extra additional chance. I don't know whether this is my one, but mine does have quite a decent bit of additional. But yeah, he didn't get the third super. God Trunks should be good here. Watch this, though, after all these previous turns where he's clutched up for us to finish off the boss. Now he's going to get, like, 2 additional normals. Oh no, why did I even say anything? Don't speak it into existence. Okay. 19.9, so basically 20 mil. This should be enough, right, to just kill him? Yeah, even without the crit. Let's go. So there you go. That is the stage 3. Well, stage, what, 15 technically. Gods of Destruction Unite stage 3. Defeated with the Heroes team. All 3 stages beaten with the Heroes team. I mean, we should know that it would be possible, right? Because as I did the video the other day reacting to Truth's Run, the Heroes team can beat Goku and Frieza, which is the hardest event in the game. This event got some annoying mechanics along the way, but definitely not as difficult as some of the tougher events in the game. So there you go. That is all 3 stages of the Heroes event. The Heroes event? All 3 stages of the God event beaten with the Heroes team. Let me know how you guys got on with these stages down below in the comment section. What team did you use? Whether you used Heroes or not, whether you used items or not. Let me know what teams you guys used down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.